also, when the first base coach or the runner running up the line come up and they yell safe, that makes it also difficult for us to judge on it, because we got to remove that out of the equation when we're making our decision, and we're trying to make our decision in some kind of a timely order, so that it looks like we're sure about that call one way or another, right? So when those plays happen, you have to try to remove him saying safe out of the equation, right? And I think if you did that, then maybe you see it a different way. Man on first only, and the ball, the batter runner hit a double, then he went, the runner on first stood at third.
Yes. But I went back because I had to make sure he comes and tags second.
I wasn't so, I didn't have anything so much with what you did. There was one, I thought you were fine until the end when he got caught up in the middle, because he started to go that way and you started to go, you kind of let him go.
Yep.
And at that point, you've got nothing else coming this way, so you need to go with him. And at the end, if they end up,
right?
if they end up at the same base and they both get tagged, you need to figure out who's out and who's safe.
Gotcha.
You started to go, then you didn't go. You know what I mean? And
I should have stayed back.
There was a lot of indecision whether or not to go. I think you show that you're going that way, and then realize, oh, I got nothing over there. Hey, I'm staying home, and then you come back and you wait for it at the point of the plate.
That's right.
Right. Then after that developed, the play started to happen. You started to go. At that point, you don't want to go, because if that guy takes off for home, you're going to be out of position. I understand it's two-man, and it's difficult to see that anyway. I think you got the call right, but I think personally it was hard, even from your position where you are, for you to see the tag on that. And that's kind of like what we want to do. We want to try to be able to see the tag as much as possible. So I think if you read that quicker, you get down to where you see the angle, yourself in a spot where you can see the angle, then here you're more believable. If that's a little bit closer, maybe you call them safe because you don't see the tag and still be out. So that one was kind of like wide open, so it was a little bit easier for you to make that call. On top of that, I seen you came up and you were just like this out. That's a whacker play. It's super exciting for everyone on that. Come up big, boom, get him out. Right? Good job.
Come on, swing the bats, let's go, swing the bats, let's go.
Hey man, that pitch that Johnny came out of the dugout for, I don't know if it was a good or bad pitch one way or another.
Right.
But he said something to you from the dugout.
Right.
Acknowledge him.
Okay.
Yeah, just.
Because normally I just ignore it.
If he's talking. You know, but he.
If that's what you want me to do, I'll be more than happy.
Because he made his comment and then he extended the comment. Like he could have said, oh, no, that pitch is down. Okay, I'm going to ignore that. But when he starts going on with the rest of that comment, at that point, I'm going to look in the dugout and at least let him know that I'm hearing him. I may not say anything to him particularly in that situation, but I'm going to look, hey, while he's talking to me and while he's saying what he's saying, just to let him know I'm hearing him.
Okay.
Right? May not say anything. Then the next time he says something, hey, I've heard you. I heard what you had to say, and I'm hearing you.
Okay.
I get it. I understand. You don't like what that pitch was. I heard you.
Okay.
Then after that, because eventually it's going to get to a point where if you don't say something to him, he's going to keep going.
It's going to keep going.
And it's going to keep growing. And it's going to get to a point where he's just constantly on top of you.
Right.
That pitch is going to be right over the middle, and he's going to get on top of you.
Okay.
Because he knows that he can. Drop down, you're still chest to ball. You're still seeing the catch. You're still paying attention to him. And I get what he did, and that's good awareness by you to know that last time by, he has to touch that bag, correct? So that's good awareness of that. But you got to see the catch and see that play at second, and
then by backing up.
And I'm not saying do it but as soon as that ball gets caught, time. You have time.
What are you asking for? That's what I'm asking. What you're asking. Okay, thank you. Same, sir.
Come on, you gotta make that play right there. Let's go. You gotta make that play right there. Tag him right at the ankle. Let's go.
On your swinging strikes in the dirt, with no runners on first base where the batter runner is going to take off at first.
Yes.
Swinging strikes. I would like for you to come up, a swinging strike, pointed that it's a swinging strike, right? And then try to move into a position where you could see a possible tag from the catcher.
Okay, so
right? So depending on where it is, so if this is the point of the plate, the ball's in the dirt, he's swinging, so you got a ball in the, this is indicating that it's a swinging strike, ball in the dirt, right? And then if the catcher just comes up and fires the first, you don't need to do anything.
Okay,
if he comes up and goes to put a tag on the runner who's running, and you got no tag, then you got no tag. If he tags him, obviously you call him out, but if you got no tag, you got no tag. On this last one here, that ball hit the dirt, he swung, and you just called him out.
Okay.
I don't know if you noticed it.
Probably.
That's first thing. Second thing, take that mask off, man. I think I saw you take that mask off only in between innings. Every play, take it off.
Okay.
Take it off. Ground ball, take it off. Fly ball, take it off. All right? Good? You had a question?
Yes. Are you trying to, in your technique of showing me something, are you going like this and then going like this, or is that just you just telling me?
Listen, I'm gonna go where the tag's gonna be, because I want to be able to see the tag. So if I'm behind the plate and it's a swinging strike, I'm gonna make the swinging strike signal, and then now that catcher's gonna do something. He's either just gonna come up and inside and throw the first. He's gonna go after the runner, and he's gonna try to do something. So if he's chasing the runner up this way, where's that tag gonna be? That tag's gonna be up the line, so you're at the point, you need to go up the line with a tag, right? Yeah, if the tag happens, if the tag in the dirt, swinging strike 3, and it happens right here, you just need to stay put, you see the tag, right?